Okay, and we're live and we're waiting for a few people to join us. Let's wait a second. It usually takes you a few minutes, right? Takes about a minute?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. You're live. We're building an audience for you.
The video has already started.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, it's on.
Yeah. So you are. So I think we're just waiting for people to come aboard. This is the mean trick that Facebook plays on you. That while it's saying, okay, Anish Matthew just joined us. Sujit Ghosh has come on board. So Mithun, Shraddha, thank you for being here. This is Samir, guys. You can hear Samir in the background, part of the Jammin project. Syed Amir is saying hello. Mithun, any words, any thoughts around Jammin and how it has been? What prompted you to create Ab Alvida? Because we're here today to launch Ab Alvida.
Right.
What are your thoughts? We have Pritika Prasad from New Zealand also joining us. Go ahead.
Actually, before I speak about Jammin, this is the first time I'm doing Facebook Live, so so it's pretty interesting, very different experience. Generally, I'm just shut in my studio, but yeah, interacting with my listeners, one-on-one for the first time. Now, speaking about Jammin, this is my first song that I've done called Ab Alvida. I always feel that one of the most one of the most intense words all languages can ever cover or can say is goodbye.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the most powerful words that could ever, most impactful words, and there is always something or someone in your life, no matter how much you avoid, when you have to say goodbye.
Right.
So I'm always fascinated by that word, and I always wanted to write something about it, and that's when I got this chance for Jammin, because there's no script we've been following, right?
Exactly.
So I could just fulfill my this passion that I had for that particular theme.
Right.
And yeah, I think it's one of my most cherished songs. I've really enjoyed working on this song.
Awesome. So we have about 118 people live with us right now.
Okay.
And Shraddha, before we come to you, is it okay? Do you mind if I pan and show people all your fans?
Please go ahead.
So we're sitting in the Sanctum Sanctorum. This is Mithun's studio where the track has been recorded and some of the greatest hits that you heard. Is it true that the songs from Ashiki 2 were recorded here?
Not only Anwar happened here.
Anwar also happened here.
Also
so
happened.
Maula Mere Maula happened
Was
here?
Absolutely, in this
Wow.
very room.
Okay. So
All of them. The train happened here.
so this is great, but as YouTube, so I want people to look around the simplicity of the place, because a lot of people don't do things sometimes because they think that they need a lot of infrastructure.
Right.
And this is you've got nice equipment here, but it doesn't need to be like a multi-crore studio for you to actually create content, and you created the biggest hits that we've seen in the last several years.
Right.
So we've got 144 people joining us now. Hello everyone, this is Samir again from QK, and I'm hosting Mithun and Shraddha at Mithun's studio, and we're about to launch Jammin. Jammin's third collaboration with should be live on Shraddha Sharma's YouTube channel, Shraddha Rockin'. Do check it out, it should be live any second now, but while we wait for that, actually, I've just got a message. The track is actually live. You guys can go check it out as soon as we're done with this track, this chat. Shraddha, over to you. This, I know from just working with you for a while now that we had a diktat from you that you wanted to collaborate only with Mithun. What was what made you put a gun to our head about that?
I think why I wanted to collaborate with him, because I just feel a connect. I think we have a same genre of music. We have same likings for even for particular chords or tones or melodies. I realized when we were recording. So we have a similar kind of. He's way greater than where I am in my career right now. but I just realized that we have a same kind of liking towards our music or the kind of music we do. So that's why it was always my first choice.
Okay, awesome. So everybody, so Mithun,
Sorry.
you've been not at all. You've stayed away from a lot of the limelight and the public appearances and the public attention. This is your first Facebook live chat. We now have 168 people live with us, and so I think it's interesting with Jammin also. We wanted to make sure that a lot more people connect your work also with the with the real person. There is this thought about you being very to the point, very serious about your work. I've seen the dedication, of course, undoubtedly. But Shraddha, was he a slave driver or was he very easy to work
This
with?
is going to be interesting. I want to hear this.
No, I think it was not an easy job at all. I would not say that it was easy. It was really, but it's not like I didn't have any pressure or as he said, he never put a gun on my head. Ki aise gao, aise gao.
Why don't you tell them you once asked me to go out of the studio?
Yeah, and I actually asked him because I get very nervous when he's around because or anyone, but he always understood my space and he always understood that if he gives me the right kind of space or I'd be better. I would deliver it much better than I would do anyway.
Right. Right. So, what was the process? I noticed something very interesting. You spend a lot of time with the artist before you attempt a song.
Yeah.
So it's not like you had a song in mind and then you're retrofitting into the artist. You create a song ground up for the artist. Is that the process that you follow?
I think, Samir, I've always believed that, for a musician, most of the times we speak things that we don't mean.
Right.
In terms of not in terms of deception, but I think words seldom justify what we are experiencing as musicians. We understand each other.
Right.
But when you spend a time in a studio and you, as she said, that over a period of time, we spend 4-5 days on this song. So that's what I wanted to do. I think it's a very organic process. You cannot force it.
Right.
And I'm glad. That's why I told Shraddha in the beginning that she will have to give time to this, and she was completely very dedicated to it.
Okay.
And I'd also like to thank you guys because you all were patient enough right up till.
So that's the whole process, right? So what we're talking about, guys, and is that we just about uploaded the track. Go check it out on the Shraddha Rockin' channel. It was live just about a minute ago. A lot of people signing in and chatting. I'm going to flip the camera over at some point so that you can also respond directly to the comments. But I think as Shekhar Kapoor once told me, art is never completed; it is abandoned. So I guess that is the process, right? That you feel like you can make one last tweak, one last thing to make it even better.
Yeah.
At some point, it has to be abandoned because somebody is saying, "Hey, we got to launch it at 9 p.m. tonight." So you have to.
But that's how nature also is.
Yeah.
It's nothing unnatural about it because that's how the birds abandon their young, because if they keep on it, they'll never fly.
That's true.
So
That's
if you
true.
want something to soar, you have to let go.
Absolutely.
So
That's
you guys are
beautifully
not you're not as mean as you're making yourself out to be. I think that's the way it is.
said. Yep. So
we'll keep a check on the battery.
So Shraddha, tell us something about what does this track mean to you? Did you what was the connect with the track? Did you actually find a connect with the track when you were singing? What was the inspiration?
So when he played the track the first time he played it to me, I could think of a moment when I was coming to Bombay for the first time. And as we were about to leave from my Dehradun house, I saw my dad standing near the dining table and crying. And then he came to me and he said that अब तो जा रही है, अब कौन मुझसे लड़ाई करेगा, कौन मेरे साथ रहेगा, और तू you're just leaving me and just going. So I think that was my inspiration. That was my whole thing where when I was singing the song, and there were times when I couldn't deliver as I wanted to. So I just closed my eyes and I thought about the moment, and I think it helped me a lot.
Right. So I think that's the beauty of it, right? That this, while it is an Ab Alvida, even the video that I hope all your fans who are signed in right now will go and check out on Shraddha Rockin's channel very soon. on Shraddha Sharma's channel. The emotion is it's the emotion of love, but it could be between lovers, and as Shraddha just said, she was thinking about saying bye to her father. In fact, in the storyline, coincidentally, I don't know if you told the director this, but there is a story of a father and daughter, a young girl saying goodbye to her father.
Right.
And so I think the videos looking fantastic. You're looking amazing in the video. I love the rain shot that people will see towards the end of the video. And I think isn't this your first music video release, or have you done a music video release before with you featuring in it?
I have done a music video release earlier, but I think this one's the most meticulous.
Okay.
And I think also the most close to my interpretation of my music.
Right.
I think I must give credit to the QQ team, because they've come so close to